Let's take a dive into the markets and the reaction waking up this morning here in London to Trump getting and becoming the president of the USA. So let's have a little look. S&P 500 here. Now, we've pushed up on a pro-trend system. We had a buy yesterday. This is so good. When the pro-trend system factors in what is coming down the line. We had a buy signal on Tuesday. Somebody knew something. And then we've pushed higher today. Very nicely. Now, look, we are making brand new highs in the S&P 500. You can see what a move we've had higher here to complete this whole swing higher. Now, I think with this down here, this is an issue, guys. This is the only issue I can see with more upside on the S&P. We do have a three-wave divergence now in play. That is a problem. We've got a trend line running from mid-July to October, projected into the future here at the 1272 fib extension as well. So really an interesting area with that divergence. Just want to see how it closes today. How do we get on today? Do we continue higher and break through this area and get up to profit targets of 6,037? I want to see how we close today. If we close like this, tomorrow's going to be very interesting, guys. The reaction after and the reality really after the result. You can see here the Dow Jones breaking above recent highs just as I'm doing this update. Once again, it's pretty low down here, the momentum. We had a pro-trend system buy yesterday, so it was priced in already. Let's see if we can get up higher on the Dow Jones and probably reach a high here, so that will coincide with a 1272 divergence as well, or a 1272 fib extension I should say. Alright, so we're breaking above highs. Let's see how we close and see what the reaction reality is tomorrow, because certainly intraday here, waking up to this huge great big move we had yesterday on Tuesday. We started buying the market, and overnight into early hours of Wednesday it continued green pro-trend system all the way up. Pro-trader system is great at factoring in and pricing in moves before they happen. Let's go and have a little look at the German DAX. Now the DAX is slightly behind the US market. We're getting a buy signal today. So let's see how this one closes as well. It's up at the moment. We should try and maybe break above new highs as well. We've got targets up here in 19,869. Until we see something else, the path of least resistance is higher, guys. All right. So let's see if we close green today. Obviously, it works in real time, so it's updating all the time on the pro-trend system. If we close green, then I'm sure we're probably going to get up to new highs. If we don't close green, we will have a head and shoulders top formation. Can you see this left shoulder, this head, and a right shoulder? Now a head and shoulders chart pattern is a trend changer, okay, pattern. And you can see it's got to come from a long way as well. So we create this lower high potential in the markets, and then a break through lows of 19,000 becomes a lower low, and the whole pattern then is completed. Okay, there's a neckline in here which then should get broken. And then the traditional way of actually measuring a target with a head and shoulders pattern will be to take the head all the way down to the neckline and project the same amount of points down here. Okay, so you measure this, project it from the break of the neckline, project it forward, so that gives us 18,500. However, I'm not going to, if we turn red tomorrow and give red pro-trend system sell signals, then I will short the market on that before we break the neckline on this head and shoulders pattern. But let's see if we just continue. We've got buy signals, we're very strong at the moment, no reason to short these markets at all. And if you look at the FTSE 100, it's been a right mess, guys, but we are finding buyers here today, and that was a nice buy signal on the 1 hour time frame as well yesterday. Okay, we've got a nice buy signal early hours in the morning, in fact 6 a.m. this morning, and shot up very nicely, nearly 80-point move there, which was a nice profit. Okay, let's have a little look at some currencies and gold. British pound here against the US dollar. We've been in a red downtrend, and then we got some new reds a couple of days ago. Now we're sort of sideways. So the reality, you know, the reaction. Let's see what the reaction's going to be like once this all beds in with Trump being the new president. Okay, so reality is what we're after here, and we've got a bit of divergence. There's no color change really. If we start breaking above the highs on the pound here around 130.50, then that would be a nice buy signal up to these profit targets. Otherwise it's pretty neutral, guys. Euro versus the US dollar as well. We've been in a big downtrend recently and push lower. Okay, so let's see how this reality kicks in the next couple of days. If we close red, that will be a sell signal. And on gold here, gold has a trend predictor short for today. Okay, so we had a trend predictor short, it's dropped down today. Gold is pretty high up, and if you do look at the weekly time frame on gold, we finished with a shooting star candlestick yesterday, last week, which means sellers came in and pushed the price down. The body is at the low here with a long wick. That's a shooting star. Is this a shooting star reversal? Let's wait and see. I don't think the trend has changed yet at all. I think any new green pro trend system will obviously be a new buy signal on the gold market. So this is just a pullback within a bull market. Okay, what else? Crude oil has got a trend predictor for tomorrow setting up. Okay, so let's see if we can get some new buy signals tomorrow. Looks like it could be an update if that trend predictor closes this evening with a green arrow. Be looking to buy oil. And finally here, Bitcoin breaking new highs. We were speaking about this on Scan Club. You know, this is a lovely 5 waves advance here. This is going through. We're breaking above. Should get up to 84,000 on Bitcoin. Very nice break above the highs here. Be careful though, major divergences, and Bitcoin loves divergences. That's a bearish divergence, but let's see if we can explode and get up to that 84,000 area. This is on the weekly time frame, by the way. Weekly chart is very nice on Bitcoin, especially if you're buying and holding this. Daily time frame is very clean as well. Lots of green, successful pro trend system and track trades here on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin likes the election result, and well, I just think in general, we've got to look at these charts and see how they settle today, and then reality kicks in, and then these next signals, whatever they are, if we continue on the stock markets having green buy signals, we could explode to further new highs. If something happens and you know, we decide, the stock markets decide, this is the Nasdaq, decides that we're going to make lower highs and that head and shoulders pattern sets up in the DAX, I think that's going to be the true move then. I think it could be a really big move. So let's see what happens. I think we just got to hurry up and wait for the next day to see what we're going to do with these new swing trades. Hope it helps, guys. Be safe out there. Trade safely. Make sure you're using the stop loss orders and managing your risk at all times. Speak to you soon.